Good evening, I'm Prasad. You know the phrase, out with the old, in with the new? Yeah, that has nothing to do with today's episode because in Malaysian politics, Dulu Kini dan Selamanya is more fitting. Are you all ready for Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob? Let me know in the comments. Perikatan Nasional chairperson Muhyiddin Yassin said Ismail Sabri Yaakob has the support of the coalition's 50 MPs to be Prime Minister, but the support is conditional. Muhyiddin said the cabinet must not include any ministers that are facing criminal charges. He added that if Ismail is appointed the Prime Minister by the young di-Pertuan Agong, he must ensure that his cabinet ministers are among those with integrity, responsibility and free from any criminal charges in court. Today, the young di-Pertuan Agong interviewed 114 MPs to ascertain if they backed Ismail Sabri under duress. Two MPs who met the Agong said the ruler met the MPs individually and asked them to confirm the contents of their statutory declarations in support of Ismail Sabri and that they had signed them voluntarily. The 105 opposition MPs who backed PKR President Anwar Ibrahim were not invited. Ismail Sabri's 114 MPs is 3 more than the 111 MPs needed for a simple majority. Ismail Sabri still has not been confirmed as Prime Minister yet, at least at the time of this report, but people are already busy trying to secure the number 2 spot. But before that, if you'd like to see us continue holding those with or without a majority accountable, do support this channel. It really helps us. So click on the link below and be an ally to Free Press. Ismail Sabri Yaakob has yet to be confirmed by Istana Negara as the next Prime Minister, but that hasn't stopped some from jostling for the number 2 post. There are rumours flying that there has been an agreement his deputy would come from Bersatu. Among the names which have been touted for the post include Bersatu Secretary General Hamzah Zainuddin, as well as Supreme Council members Redzwan Yusof and Muhammad Azmin Ali. All 3 are former ministers in the previous Perikatan Nasional cabinet led by Muhyiddin Yassin. According to Utusan Malaysia, a group claiming to be early members of Bersatu issued a statement today urging the Deputy Prime Minister post to be given to the party. They said Redzwan, who is Alok Gajah MP, is fit for the job. Yesterday, the rumours were that an agreement was reached between political parties for Ismail Sabri to be the premier, while Hamzah would be his deputy. That rumour has been debunked by another Bersatu Supreme Council member, Abdul Latif Ahmad, who dismissed it as an attempt to disrupt the unity which has been achieved by the parties. Another name that was rumoured to be Deputy Prime Minister was Azmin, who was formerly with PKR before joining Bersatu following last year's Sheraton move, which saw the collapse of the Pakatan Harapan federal government. The young di-Pertuan Agong has called all MPs to submit a name of their choice who should become the next Prime Minister, following Muhyiddin's resignation on Monday. The King has met MPs individually since early this morning to verify who they supported. Vaccination certainly has its perks. Well, number 1, it not only improves your chances of surviving COVID-19 if you've got 2 doses, the government will also allow you to dine in. Fully vaccinated individuals who live in states under Phase 1 of the National Recovery Plan, which includes Selangor and Kuala Lumpur, will now be able to dine in starting tomorrow. Caretaker Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin announced the new relaxation after chairing the National Security Council meeting today. For dine-in, patrons must show their My Sejahtera digital vaccine certificate. Families where both parents are fully vaccinated are allowed to take their children who are under 17 years old to dine in with them. Muhyiddin said sports, recreation and leisure activities without physical contact and not in groups will also be permitted. He added that the National Security Council will be releasing full details soon. Dr. Mahathir is on nobody's side unless they're in power, apparently. Trying really hard not to make a lalang or ops lalang reference here, so let's just get on with it. Dr. Mahathir Mohamad has declared that his party found neither the Pakatan Harapan nor PN-BN coalition good enough to form the next government. However, he expressed his willingness to support PKR President Anwar Ibrahim should Anwar be made the next Prime Minister. He also went on to say that Pejuang would consider becoming part of the cabinet if it is invited by the PN-BN coalition. Mahathir said Pejuang found that both coalitions were not interesting, which is why they distanced themselves in the first place. He was quoted by Free Malaysia Today as saying during a live forum organised by Bernama yesterday that Pejuang is the third force and they can support either side, but for now they are not working with any. Mahathir also dismissed allegations that he blocked Anwar from becoming Prime Minister during the Pakatan Harapan era. Mahathir said he is ready to work with Anwar again anytime, but the PKR leader refuses to do so.
Good Morning G-Sure is the first plant-based and complete nutrition drink made in Malaysia. It is suitable for those who are lactose intolerant. Research made by local universities found that more than 90% of our Malaysian population are lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerance can cause bloated stomach and diarrhea. Good Morning G-Sure helps to improve the immune system, reduce the risk of illnesses, and helps to improve general well-being and strengthen our bodies. A happy family starts with a healthy family. I'm still active, healthy, and going strong at the age of 52. It has to be Good Morning G-Sure.
114 MPs were at Istana Negara today. If you were an opposition MP, you were probably somewhere else. 114 MPs will be meeting the young di-Pertuan Agong at Istana Negara today, but none of them will be from the opposition. Last night, parties backing Umno Vice President Ismail Sabri Yaakob revealed that they were invited to Istana Negara as the Bera MP has apparently secured a majority with 114 MPs over opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim, who managed to get the backing of 105 MPs. The sole MP who did not support either candidate is believed to be UMNO's Gua Musang MP, Tengku Razali Hamzah. It is understood that the ruler had summoned the winning side to the palace today in order to verify the MP's support for Ismail Sabri. The ruler is expected to hold a series of meetings with the 114 MPs who are backing Ismail, grouped by parties. Several PKR lawmakers who spoke to Malaysia Kini confirmed that they have yet to receive an invitation. So guys, y'all know what a face mask is, right? I know Musa didn't wear it when he visited a food stall today. How do you think Twitter reacted? Former Federal Territories Minister Anwar Musa visited a food stall without wearing a mask and uploaded a photo of him doing so on Twitter. He deleted the picture soon after netizens pointed out that he was violating the mask mandate as stipulated in SOPs against COVID-19 and criticized him for knowingly visiting an unlicensed food stall. Anwar was on his morning walk when he found the food stall and uploaded several pictures of him in the same sports attire while holding a walking cane prior to the food stall tweet. In the now deleted tweet, he shared good news that he found a food stall selling cold beverages and mixed rice near his home in KL. For the record, members of the public do not need to wear a mask when exercising near their residences, but they are still required to wear one when interacting with others. This is in addition to keeping a 1 meter physical distance according to SOPs listed by the government. Malaysia Kini has reached out to Anwar and is awaiting his reply. Anwar, who is also UMNO's MP for Ketere, just met the young di-Pertuan Agong shortly before noon. And that is all for me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Prasad Michael. Thank you for watching.